Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 7849 Southwest 4th Avenue here in Portland. We're located in the basement of the home. We're in the bathroom, going through a 3-inch clean out in the wall behind a silver plate. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, or we will have water running here shortly. Here we go, and it looks like it's transitioned here immediately upon access over to the original cast iron. Alright, transitions here at 21 feet over to, looks like 4-inch ABS plastic. Alright, line transitions here to 4-inch 3034 PVC pipe. And then transitions here over to 6-inch concrete. A little bit of an offset joint here. I will locate this. At this point, most likely we're out in the street area. Well, my camera's probably not going to pop over that, unfortunately. A lot of it has to do with my point of access. We're going through a wall clean out here, and I'll bang the wall up if I'm shoving any harder. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to go locate and see how close we are to the main. Alright, just located the camera head successfully. And at this point we are out in the street. We're about 3 to 4 feet out into the road at this point here. So this would put this in the city's responsibility here. And it's a small lip. Again, that's the city's problem there. It's not really affecting the flow in any way, shape, or form. It's just stopping up the camera. And again, it's because I'm going through a wall clean out where I can't wail on this thing too hard, or I'm going to start banging up the wall and everything. So, anywho, looks like everything's flowing nicely all the way out to that point there, and especially to the street curb where the homeowner's responsibility stops at, which is right here at 74 feet. Line's all drained out at this point. It looks like we've still got some running water here. This is something you could contact the city about. As you can see, when I pull back into the newer pipe, all of our water flow stops. But right here, it looks like it's right here at this transition joint. We are getting some water flowing through the transition joint. So I'll go ahead and mark this particular spot here. I'm not sure whose responsibility that would be, but it does look like we have a compromised joint there. All right, located this spot here. It's basically straddling the street curb. I'm picking the signal up about 2 or 3 inches past the curb into the street area, which would most likely still put this as the city's responsibility, but you'd have to contact them to find out. It's literally where the transition from 3034 to concrete is. So I'm not entirely sure whose responsibility that would be in this situation, but we do have a compromised joint here that's letting water come seep through that transition joint. You can see it running right there, and especially when you get up to right here. So at this time, it's not affecting the functionality of the line as far as getting debris and everything from point A to point B, but we've got a joint there that's obviously open to the ground to some extent, which can lead to issues down the road. And this is generally where I see responsibility change hands, is at the transition from ABS to 3034. So the city responsibility may actually start here. You'd have to check into that. In general, Multnomah County takes care of everything from curb to curb. In this situation, they may take care of the sidewalk portion of it as well. All right, just about to reel the camera out of the line here. All the pipe out to the street curb to 74 feet is in good condition and functioning properly at this time. We've got great flow all the way out to that point. We did stop at 76 feet, which is about 5 feet or so short of the main. But by that point, again, that's the city's responsibility, and everything's flowing past that point. My concern here is the compromised joint at 74 feet, again, where the transition from PVC to concrete is at. And you'd have to contact the city and show that to them. I have marked at the street curb a big white X. It's right where the line crosses from the curb to the street. Pretty easy to figure out. We're about 8 feet deep there. I do recommend a repair to fix that joint. Apart from that, all the pipe on property is in good shape and functioning properly. Anything the homeowner most likely would be responsible for. Again, that joint, I am not sure that's right where responsibility generally changes hands, so you'd have to look into that.